and I can't wait till it's launched in the very, very near future, and I know it's going to be great. You've talked a lot about energy and how the universe is made up of energy, and I believe our goal is to get to the higher vibrations. That's where we can attract more of the things that we desire. How do we get to the higher vibrations? Can you give some simple steps or some guidelines to point people down the path towards raising their energy vibration?
Yes, the simple answer is 848.
Okay.
Now,
and could you give me the complex part of that after?
And the reason I said that is because there is no simple nor complex answer. There is just an answer which we, at this stage of our evolution, have no idea of. We might think we know, and we know a little bit more than we did 5 centuries ago. But I think it's an evolution in spirit, in mind, maybe even in body, and I won't touch on that part of it. But it's a growth and a learning of the spirit, because all the laws of the universe exist right now, just like they did 10 centuries ago or 10 millennia ago. The knowledge of how to fly an airplane or build a 747 jet existed millions of years ago. It just didn't come up here, just didn't appear in one blinding moment of truth, the art of flying given to the Wright brothers, from which a lot of our flying evolved. But it was there, the concept in mathematics that 1 + 1 = 2 existed forever, just like every other law exists right now. We are given an opportunity to learn them, discover them for ourselves, and use them. And it will appear to me, having spent some time, or quite some time, if you will, with some of the masters of the Far East, some yogi masters and Shambhala masters, having one of them being my teacher, actually, in some little way, I am convinced that this is an energy universe, and energy has vibrations. And vibrations and energy are interchangeable, just like energy and matter are interchangeable. So what I'm driving at right now, Terry Marie, is to say there's no difference and there is no disconnection between every life form on Earth or in the universe, and I'm sure there are lots of others. And we are in touch with one another, and we can influence one another whenever we get into the proper frequency, because frequency, again, and vibrations and so forth, they all have a scientific background. And it's a matter of being tuned in to the right station. Right now as we speak, all the radio stations in your area are on the air simultaneously, not sequentially. One doesn't start and then the other, and then stops for the other one to follow. They're all broadcasting right now. And if you have your beautiful little radio tuned into one of them, you will exclude all the others. If you want to change from that one, you just turn the knob or the dial or whatever it is to another frequency. And when you do that, you will exclude the one you were just listening to. So in the universe, in all time-space situations, there are various frequencies, and we, through meditation, through prayer, through quiet, or the inner silence, could tune in to these very stations. For example, let's say one is having a difficulty with acquiring abundance, wealth. And one gets to this point where you tune in to the wealth channel. You become really still. As you do that, the frequency is such that data will flow to you, inspiration will flow to you, and you will be moved to do the exact things that will lead you to tremendous success in obtaining the money you want. Same goes for relationship and so forth.
John, is that something that you're going to help people with on the Spiritual Simplicity site?
I will certainly give them tips and show them how they could achieve that. It's not very difficult. When I say it's not very difficult, I mean there is some effort. The very simple thing of getting into the silence seems so simple. Oh, I become quiet. No, saying so doesn't really make it so. You have to practice. I think anyone could become a master in about 3 weeks, give or take a couple of days.
Hmm.
Of course, I'm being facetious.